Next, let's look at one of the most important Dragon Breath ribbon features. This is also where the name Dragon Breath comes from. It simulates a natural breathing motion on the skeleton. The motion is driven by a sign-based simulation. Let's enable this option. Okay, now we solve it. Take a look. You can see the ribbon starting to flow. Now let's go through each parameter and explain what they do. First is amplitude. Amplitude controls how wide the motion is when it twists, basically the horizontal movement range. For example, let's increase it. Set it to 6. Let's check. This is very obvious. The swing becomes much larger. At 1, the motion is much smaller. Okay, so this is what amplitude means. Next is frequency. Frequency controls how many waves appear. Higher values make the waves denser. Let's set a higher value. For example, 4. Solve it again. You can see more waves. Now let's lower it. The motion becomes smoother. Let's exaggerate it. Set it to 8. It starts to look like a snake. Okay, next is speed. Speed controls how fast the offset moves. It was set to 1 before. Let's change it to 5. Check this. The motion becomes much faster. Now let's push it higher. Watch closely. The effect is very clear. Next is angle. By default, it rotates in this direction. If we want it to rotate the other way, we can adjust this value. Set it to 90. Now it rotates this way. That's all it does. There's another feature. Sometimes we want stronger motion, and sometimes a softer breathing effect. This can be animated with keyframes. Click here. Okay, select the skeleton. Click the Sign Keyframe option. A new parameter is added. When it's 1, the breathing effect is fully active. Set it to 1 by default. Keyframe it. At the end, it's also 1. In the middle, set it to 0.3. Let's see the result. Play it. You can clearly see the change. Stronger at the start and end, weaker in the middle. That's the breathing effect. All these parameters can be saved. Use this button to save. For example, just name it anything. After saving, you can switch between presets. The parameters will be restored. Alright, that's the breathing feature. Thanks for watching.